Hello, 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 my friends. It's Angel Valenciano here, Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, and it is Trading Without Borders. It's Thursday night. It's 9:37 p.m. Heck, I took a walk and I guess I got lost. No, it's just so nice out that I just like hanging out outside, and it's just nice to be with the nature and everything. And of course, Leela needed her walk. So Pierce is coming in too. It is Training Without Borders. It's Rude Boy Marketing, Tau Life Tribe, and what we do is bust on the walls every single. What's up, Pierce? Every single Thursday, sometimes Wednesday, sometimes Friday, and sometimes there's even surprise ones. But usually it's on Thursday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here at rudeboymarketing.com, TWB, Webby, and you can always see the archives. But live, we are here 9:38 p.m. now. Tonight's just going to be an open forum. I believe we're just going to talk about some systems that we're working. Maybe we'll get into some technicalities, and we'll probably get into some spirituality as well, like we always do. Mindset and self-development kind of chit-chat. We'll take it for, around like 45 minutes or so, and that way I'm actually going to go play some music tonight down at the bar here. An open jam. So yeah, we'll just take about 45 minutes of chit chat here with the Rude Boy marketers. So I'm Angel here from Oshawa. Travis?
Travis Best here from Lewiston, Idaho. How's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing all right. Mr. Pierce, you got on? Everything's good?
Not sure. Is my volume on there?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
A little soft. I don't know. Is there a microphone that's close?
Last time I tried the microphone, it gave you a lot of feedback there.
Well, just that sounded a little better there, like when you moved up a bit.
Move closer and yell.
No, it's totally cool. It sounds all right.
Around.
So yeah, free for all day. We'll talk about systems, this, that, the other thing, how things are going, whatever. Just to kind of, we're getting right into the spring season here, anyways. So it's like spring cleaning and seeing what we can do and plant for the summer season. Pierce, how was your week, man? What's been going on? I saw you a little bit online, a little bit, but.
Yeah, well, I'm just devouring that VPS information, translating it to what I'm doing. A lot of the stuff that we had known before, it was connecting the dots, so, we know how to, make it applicable. It's like, we know how to build a list, but how do you make it functional so it pulls some money out of it?
Yep.
So, yeah, just changing those few things, getting some new stuff set up. Finally got some couple of breakthroughs with the old banner exchange, so hopefully I'll get to edit that tonight, and it will allow me to make a couple of how-to videos, and we can take her from there.
Yeah, totally.
Work sucked.
Work sucked.
Doesn't it usually?
Well, I've had jobs that I've enjoyed when I own my own business and stuff, but
Yeah.
going to the old office building and cleaning washrooms and, yeah, not fun.
I bet not.
I would just put on a headset and listen to music or Jim or like Jim Rohn all day.
Yeah, I got to deal with the people in the building and phone calls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I get to go for walks and get many breaks, so it's all right. But the moment I can say, boss, I quit because I'm making the money I want to make online, and we're raring to go.
Coming sooner than you think, my friend.
Totally. Yeah, no, I'm getting some better results. It's I say just those few changes really does translate to a little better results. So, yeah, I'm not getting rich yet, but I have seen results. And the moment my weather websites get fixed and up and running, I can put all that to application, and that's sort of my setup. Did the math, and I set the budget down, and I looked at what I wanted, set some goals and standards. This was before the VPS, But you know, even the small extra information that the VPS has led me into has helped even make my system even better. So
Yeah.
so it's a win-win both ways. So yeah, it's been an all right week.
Yeah, totally.
What I've noticed is once you start seeing results, it's just like a snowball effect, man. You know, it gains momentum, and then it just keeps going.
Yeah, as long as you can keep it going, that's the biggest part and the challenge I think I've had in the past. You know, making sure everything can maintain, you know, my level of my skill. Because as like Travis and we've talked about building a list, it's not that hard. We've done it. We've got the
Yeah.
functionality, but it's adding all the extras and being able to physically do it and maintain it on a day-to-day, which after you get it set up and after you sort of learn, it's just a matter of show up to work, check the stats, get that little bit of input, and let things run. So, but it get up to that point is, you know, always that learning curve and learning the habits of daily habits,
Yeah.
changing what's going on.
So I'm just doing some house cleaning here. I got a guitar.
No problem.
I figured it was song time.
You want song time?
Man, we gotta have
look,
song time.
there's a telephone there. A
Perfect song time.
Quick song time.
We got Angel Valenciano from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, coming up on the bass guitar.
It's not bass guitar today. It's
coming up on the guitar.
kind of attitude. I'll tell you, on my side, before song time, even like for the week here, I kind of did less work, like work, physical, like technical, marketing style work. But I did a lot of inspirational work. And I don't know, you guys like Pearl Jam?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I do, man.
Did you grow up around that Pearl Jam era? That was the best. But I've been watching. It's so cool because I guess again, I always like tying in things to marketing. But those guys did it just like punk rock style, like way in back in the day. All they wanted to do was just play music, play with their friends, and like really have creative control of all their stuff, like their artwork, their album work, their everything. And that's kind of like what we'd like to do here with our marketing. Is it's nice to be affiliates to get you started, and there's always like affiliate products that we can always just offer and sell people, and that's a good way to make some cash flow. But at the end of the day, we want to, even by we're being affiliates with awesome systems like Rock Your Profits and Virtual Profit System like VPS. Even that we're good affiliates for that on these awesome systems, it's best to own our own stuff, right? You know, punk rock style, like do it yourself. When you learn how to do things on your own, for example, making your own capture page, hustling to get your own traffic, you know, doing your own designs, being your own brand and everything like that, and then on top of it all, owning your at least, you know, hosting and having your domain names and your own websites and things like that. Like that's super key, and that's what I like really admired about like Pearl Jam and those bands back then. You know, there was the cookie cutter bands and all that, but with Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and those guys right there, they just loved music and they did everything like by bare hand, by hook or by crook. They did it, and then they want like ownership as much as possible that a record company can give. They want ownership of their creativity and things like that. So really the onus comes down to you. Like even on the online world, if an affiliate program or even like, you know, a big major biz op goes out of business, like what do you got, right? You know, what we like to teach is you have your list, you have your brand, you have the sites that you're working on, like your actual domain names that you're working on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for a lot of people at that stage, that's really important for having that mentor. It's that creative drive, or that creative being able to pull that creativeness out of yourself to take web pages or splash pages, even if they are the simple basic ones. Sometimes people, such as myself, it took me a long time. I'm real stubborn. I had to do it myself, and that taught me ask for help. This is where a mentor can really come in handy, where it's like, well, I don't know how to write an email, or I don't know how to make headlines, and until you sort of really understand how actually easy those things are, or can become, there's those blockages of those I can't, or it's too hard, or I've been sitting here for a half an hour and I can't think of anything. It's at those things where mentors can really give you those little tiny tips and hints. In one video at PBS was simply go and enter your email into a couple of high-known, well-respected email marketers. Look at what they're doing. You know, copy what they're doing. Change a couple of words.
Yeah. I always like saying copy kind of their, not theme, copy their blueprint,
Yeah.
not just the words. I'll use the words as a guideline when you're first starting out, and never ever copy, like, people were never like just swipe stuff.
Yeah.
I swipe the stuff and I look at it, then I obviously, like, you change it, and then you suit it to your theme. So copy the blueprint of what these top end marketers are doing. Meaning, you know, there's many different rules on different lists and different niches, but if it's in a niche that you're well accustomed to, and that you're marketing to also, are they emailing twice a day? Are they doing one a day? What are the topics of those emails? Is one like a training email? Is one an inspirational video? Is later on, is Wednesday going to be like your lifestyle email? You know, like you're showing a little bit of that. Whatever, just like things like that. Obviously, there's three different topics right there, like lifestyle, mindset, and marketing, that you can send to your email list easily.
And a big one, when you join that, what made you join? You know, did you see something that said, hey, that caught my eye and I want that information? Or that looked like a really nice, well-made together email capture, so I want to know more. You know, like you can look at it as a customer, you can look at it as a business person, and it's all to gain more information, how you can relate it to what you're doing. And for me recently, again, I knew the blueprint, and I had the blueprint sort of set up, and it gave me some results, but it wasn't, you know, ticking over. It wasn't driving more sales. It was just sort of bringing in a regular amount of sales. And once I went through a couple of things and I changed a couple of things and I made it more focused and streamlined, it now sort of makes more sense. And now I'll be testing that to see if it actually drives more sales through the front door. You know, so to me it made sense that I needed to adjust what I had and get it more streamlined and focused onto, you know, one funnel topic rather than having more of a broad a product, you know. So
yeah, totally.
So I had to go out of my way to learn something new.
Yeah, man, Travis, you got anything on, I guess, this subtopic? What are we actually just like? It always goes back to the funnel, doesn't it?
I've been busy on the phone with the credit card company all day long today, so my mind was on other things besides coming up with a TWB topic. And then I get off the phone with them at, 6 o'clock tonight, and I'm thinking, oh man, it's Thursday. Training Without Borders night. And then I was trying to get a hold of you, couldn't get a hold of you, and then I seen Pierce's post, what's the topic for tonight? And I was like, oh, dude, we don't have a topic. And then
so you don't have to deal with credit card companies.
Well, it's a prepaid credit card company that I receive payments in.
It's awesome.
Man, Pierce, what do you think?
I got all that, so yeah.
Whatever. You don't. Not, I wouldn't spill the whole beans, but like just tell them like that.
I'll give a roundabout idea. Okay, I found this nice gentleman that offered me to be a member of a credit card company that actually pays you for your content on a certain social network site.
Yep.
Now, it's not what you think. It's something much, 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 much bigger, dude. And I got added to the system less than a week ago, and I found out today that I'll be getting, close to $500 a week from this. And I mean that's good numbers. That's more than I make living on Social Security, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, that almost doubles my Social Security. No, that does double my Social Security.
Well, what I earn as a paycheck.
Only now.
That's Canadian dollars.
And now we're getting Angels signed up for it, and slowly but surely we're gonna get our peeps signed up for it.
Yeah, it's really not what anyone thinks. It's not a program. It's not a. Nope. We don't even have affiliate links or anything. It's just something that works.
Nothing you promote. It's not something you promote. It's not something you have to run ads for.
No, it's
nothing.
Nothing.
Do anything more than you normally do.
This is when you see those capture pages that say like, oh, it's not a this, it's not a that, it's not a da da da, and then it ends up being just like kind of affiliate, and you know what I mean? Like you end up being an affiliate to something, and you still got to sell stuff. Well, this one, it's just we barely even know like the company name. Like that's how kind of code. I don't know. It's just weird. But trust us, and it's not a scam. It's not a da da da. Because, and we won't say the value like Travis, but Travis even got like he was like a week in, and he already has a deposit into the thing. So and it's legit. Like you were actually on the phone with this. Like I don't know.
I was literally on the phone with the credit card company. Okay, so what happened was I had went to the ATM machine to check my balance because I didn't believe what the website was telling me. I'm on a webinar, dude. I can't talk right now. Okay, thanks. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just on a webinar. Okay, thank you.
25 more minutes, 30, whatever.
So anyway, like I didn't believe what the website was telling me my balance was, so I go to the ATM to check my balance, and I entered the wrong PIN number 3 times in a row, and it locked me out of my account because this is like one of the top of the line credit card companies. It's not Visa, MasterCard. It's top of the line. And I spent all day trying to get my account unlocked, man. Finally got it unlocked, and all is good, and the balance is really what it said it was, dude. Because I asked him while I was on the phone.
Well, I was there too. As bad as that was, dude, we were on Skype and he was on the phone, and I was like, "Yeah, well, it's official. They're saying it's crazy." I was like, "Man." Anyways, on that topic alone, there's many ways to make quote unquote money online, and not
Yep.
even money
I don't mean
online.
to be rude, but I gotta smoke.
Just go for it, brother. It's training without borders. We busted it all down. But
And straight.
what I'm saying here is like Pierce, you had like other online businesses before. You've had other offline businesses for that matter. I haven't had an official offline business per se, but I have done a lot of like music and like rock and roll and with that, like I said, with even with Pearl Jam and the punk rock mentality, like we take our music seriously. That's why I'm so kind of excited to go out and jam with my friends again on live stage, like old school. Like this is what we used to do. But we take it so seriously that you know, even music is an offline business, right? I'm a business owner. I'm an entertainer. I'm a musician. I can uh, contract myself out. Essentially, that's what gigs are. It's like the bar is putting on a night of entertainment, and you're getting, you know, you hire a band because they're supposedly good and popular, that they can bring in people so that the bar can sell beer, right? Like they can sell their alcohol, and the gauge of the night is like obviously money at the end of the night, but really it's like a lot of it is just how many beers did we sell. And
Yeah.
then, in a weird way, like business style wise, and even like being in bands and stuff, we can gauge how many free beers the band's gonna get, or we could leverage our say on how much of the door we get, or if we get all the door and they get all the bar sales, or if there's extra merchandise and things like that. So it's just it's what am I trying to say here? I'm just saying like we Trading Without Borders and all the stuff we're doing here is relatively it's online marketing and home-based style business on the internet. But that's not to say that we're very versed. I know all three of us are very versed in business sense. Other than that, right? For
Oh
example,
yeah.
like the thing that Travis just found today, like last week, that credit card thing. You know, you do content, da da da, and yay, they fund your credit card. Like that's your
This guy
compensation.
actually found me because of all my content.
Yeah, see stuff like that. So he knows that you're like a content-rich marketer, so that
Yeah.
he's probably like I could make a lot of whatever. I could make whatever cash flow from Travis's efforts. But that's saying like that's what I really enjoy about learning a lot of the online stuff. And it's funny because like especially in network marketing, we're like, oh yeah, that offline stuff never works anymore. You can't go to like seminars, you can't go to da 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 da. But actually, if you do get out into your community into like business live seminars or those meetings in the hotels and things like that, that's a perfect place to actually sell our services as marketers. We can go there and say, hey
Absolutely.
guys, you know what? Like, if you're doing all this offline stuff, like, it's a mix and match of everything. Like, do the offline things, and even the online stuff. We can teach them. It's like it's such a good. I don't know. I just know that we're sitting in a good position as the marketers that we are, and also as like the business-minded folks that we hang around too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
All our mentors are like a, you know, it's just. I'm just
Contacts
saying.
we made, the mentors we have, yes, we
Yeah.
are sitting very pretty.
Like
So I don't know. All I got to say is anybody watching the webinar, be watching for the posts because it's gonna slowly start leaking out. Not gonna want to pass this train because it doesn't cost you nothing to join. As of right now. As of right now. And oh man, I gotta quit talking about it, dude.
yeah, and there's other things though too. Like again, like free for all, and we're talking about everything. And I'm just coming things to mind that like we can all talk about is like is that ownership of our sites. Like Travis and I have an idea also. I don't know. Well, it's kind of one of our original ideas, and
Yeah.
um, well, I won't get like super specific, but I'm just saying like if we like evergreen products. So what are evergreen products? Just
Resilient.
technically, they're like autoresponders, hosting, Um,
Anything that has a monthly
capture page makers and things like that, like website
Funnel
style
creator.
makers. But also what we have always, because we come from somewhat of a traffic exchange industry and the safe list mailer style industry, selling traffic. You know, like we have built up enough traffic net worth. Also, we've built up even amongst with Pierce, and you know, tying it into your banner network and Spin My Link and like all the sites that you are owning now, Pierce. Between all of it, just between us three, not including even like our extended family in the Rude Boy Marketing and in the tribe, we have built up a network of traffic. You know, Hit Doodle, Spin My Banner, the traffic style thing that Travis and I are working on. Not to even mention our personal rotators that are always out there getting traffic. If I have a referral or someone I want to help out, I can easily slide in one of their capture page links into my personal rotator, and know that they're going to get some, at least like say 100 hits that day, just by bare fact that I always have traffic. Yeah, we always have traffic, and then we have different sources too, like Angie's Co-op. Oh my God, man, that thing gets like 10, 15, 20 opt-ins a day of quality like leads. Holy smokes. You know, like I'm still consistently building my oldest list, which is just like a traffic exchange list that I can always, like, if I peep into the traffic exchanges once in a while now, and I just see what's kind of new and what catches my eye, like what Pierce said earlier, something that catches my eye, and I say, hey, that's a good little program. That's a good little traffic program. You know, plop that into my little rotator, and away I go. I get and send it to my lists. Usually I get like 3 or 4 signups just by sending, you know, because it's a free sign up on like a new program or something.
Yeah.
And then you do a quick upgrade, a $5 or a $10 upgrade, or get a one-time $40 upgrade or something, and boom, and then you put that to your list, and you tell them to say, hey, look out for the one-time offer. You send out that one little system to your list. They look out for the one-time offer. Boom. What's another $2, $3, $4, $5 commissions amongst, you know, 8 to 10 people across like a week's time? You know, that's 40, 50 bucks that you never had, right?
Absolutely.
Just really quick things that you can always be always on the ball. I don't know. I just kind of like rambled there, but that was kind of a good. You know what I mean, Pierce? Anything like to add on to like?
Oh, absolutely. All I was going to say with that is doing that is not to oversaturate your email with that. It's. I mean, there's so many new things that are popping up every week, every month that you get an email twice a day. Here's new. Here's new. Here's new. Here's the new. It's just like all of a sudden the list starts to stop listening.
Yeah, that's why I take care of my list. Like first I'll get into something, see that it's new, test it out, see if there's a nice one-time offer. That's what Marcy Jones like teaches us, right? Be very aware of what you're signing into, and then if it's good, I'll test it for a couple days, and then I'll hit my list, or I'll at least I'll tell Travis. I'll say, hey Travis, this is a pretty good one, and he's gotten me with a lot of good ones too. Like, you know, some that we've dropped out of or whatever, but we've got our quick hits on them, and we're like, hey, it's not bad. But exactly what you're saying there, Pierce. So of course you don't want to like blast something new every week is like pushing it. It's better to be consistent on, say, like VPS. That's one thing that I'm always consistent on. Like always, like whoever's out there that I'm helping out or who needs it or what, if I see that this is a perfect fit for them, boom, VPS right away. And yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Man, where's Magic at tonight, bro?
I don't know. He's probably hustling, doing his magic. He put a good video earlier this week, though, eh? That boy's got some good.
Oh man, that was a kick-ass video.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a PowerPoint.
I want to have him do some videos for me, man, because I'm just not the greatest at videos, and he kicks ass at them.
it's his tone of voice too, eh? It's a very commanding voice without being
Commanding and
overtly. Yeah,
passionate.
compassion, commanding. How are you, Pierce? On like you're good on videos. I like Pierce's.
Okay, so I'm still working on my sales pitch. I can do the how-to videos, and one's a bit pretty good, but when it comes down to the straight down sales ones, that's a work of art. You know, it takes a lot of practice to learn how to talk to somebody in that way that you're trying not too hard to sell something, but your whole point of talking is to sell.
Yeah.
So,
The one the person I like watching, that's good at that is I would say is probably the master of that is Jason Moffat. He's like my old time friend from well, he's from Oregon, I think. But he lived a lot down in San Diego. He was like he's Frank Kern's buddy, which is really funny because it's like Uncle Frank, yay! But that's my way in to meeting Frank Kern. I know it is. It's through Jason Moffat. And Moffat, he's moving to
Our way, my friend, our way.
yeah. But Jason Moffat, and whoever's watching this, just check out Jason Moffat. He's like he's one of my oldest mentors and my oldest friends online too. Now we're not like buddy buddy, super buddy buddy. The thing is though, he every so often, especially around our birthdays and around like Christmas and just we always just we always touch base and then we catch up with what we're doing. Just like the other month, he sent out here. I'm going to tell you one thing, guys. Like this is like when you're saying like to be sales without being salesy, like to do things like that. This is something that you can do. Now he sent out to his list. I'm like on all his lists or whatever because I'm just a fanatic of his stuff. But it's just out of his. He just I think he was getting onto like a newer email autoresponder or something, or he was trimming down his list. Anyways, he sent out something as simple as like, hey, if you want to still be on my list, then just go to this link, sign up onto that one, that capture page. Just all it was name, email. You just sign into it, and that's it. And then you're officially on his like most freshest kind of list. And then he said, I'll send you a gift. So he sends this in the mail. You know, Jason Muff, you're awesome. I don't know. Did I might have showed this last week or I showed this the other time.
Pictures of you on my tribute video of you with that.
But look at how personable this is. I'll even read it quickly again. Angel, I just wanted to tell you that you are awesome. I appreciate you taking the time to confirm that link a few weeks ago about staying on my email list. I am grateful for all the small little actions like opening my emails, reading them, sharing, and replying. It means a lot to me, and I just wanted to let you know that. If there's anything, ever anything I can do to help you out along your entrepreneurial journeys, please reach out and let me know. Cheers, Jason Prophet Moffat. And he goes, check it out. I got Dominic on a paddleboard for the first time. So proud of the little guy.
Totally.
Hold the picture up next to your face.
This one or this?
Shit.
Look at how funny that is. You're awesome.
That's actually huge. You know, as you're saying, it's that personability where it's almost like being able to send your family members birthday cards and Christmas cards and little notes throughout the year just to keep in touch. You know?
Yep.
And you can do that with a list. This is that part of that.
That is awesome.
Top-notch salesmanship, learning the trade secrets of the top salespeople, and that's one of them is sending personalized things and messages to your top clients and customers. You know that lets them know that you're still a real person and that you think that or that they think you're still a real person. And You know, that's but again, you have to be able to afford to be able to, even if it's a small couple $100, you still have to have that in your budget and work that in and manage it and time manage it, and that's part of learning how to
There's
be on
a
top of.
couple of, on that note, like on the affordability and things, there's even things as easy as, or as nice and simple as stickers, or there's the sticker you, and there's I forget, there's a couple of good ones here locally, and they'll do stickers and cards and whatever. You just send them the artwork or whatever you want, or they have like custom artwork that you can just pick and choose. $20 to $50, a nice little budget on a stack of stickers and some cards, business cards even for that matter. That's really cool. Me personally, I'm gonna do a lot of hand.
The handwriting.
Yeah, I have the hands. Like all my artwork and stuff. That's that I continue to do like little prototypes of everything. So I'm gonna send out a lot of. Oh, where did Travis go? He left. And send out a lot of little trinkets and cards and little messages to people on my list, on my my referrals, like the close inner circle in the people that I've been working with over the year. That's a little project of mine.
Whoops.
Oh yeah. The other thing that I'm working on, more on that. I'm learning a lot about Star Wars, and that's why I'm in Jedi. I'm in Jedi gear tonight. One, because I'm gonna go play, but two, I learned a lot from Star Wars, the marketing of it, and just like the how cool Star Wars is. I don't know. I just get lost in the story of it all, storybook marketing, the hero's journey, like that. That's like I'm saying, Pierce, or even Travis, or everybody else watching at home. When Pierce, you were saying like how to be a salesman without being pitchy or salesman-like, or it's weird. It's the weird paradox. But a good way to do it is through storytelling. Just storybook marketing, storytelling, and bringing someone, hitting them personally and emotionally, and bringing them through a ride. Even if it's a capture page with a video that's like even 30 seconds long, it's going to say, oh, da-da-da-da, maybe, and, not to abuse it, but you can have, oh, here's the problem of everything, and then you bring them down. I was in the same situation, but then I found this, and it was the solution. This is how it works, and whatever. If you sign up, you get some bonuses and things like that. So someone's taking pictures of us. But even like what I just described there is the somewhat of the hero's journey, and that's Star Wars. That's Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's all the Hollywood films. All the Hollywood films is that storybook hero's journey.
Yeah.
And if you can incorporate that in marketing, then you actually aren't. You're not selling at all. You're telling a story that provides a solution. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what shamans like. That's why I'm into like the ninjutsu and spirituality and shamanism and things like that, and Star Wars and stories, because that's what we are as human beings, right to the core, emotionally and in our heart. That's where if you can hit someone in the heart, they will buy from you like right away, because you took them on that journey. And it's a no-brainer. You bypass the subconscious or the logical mind, the mind that says, oh, that's too expensive. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's a scam. Da-da-da. All these excuses is the logical mind. But if you skip it and go into the right brain and hit the heart of everything, that's selling without being pushy or a salesman.
About selling.
Honestly, most of my sales are people that kind of know me or have seen my videos or whatever, and they say, and it maybe sometimes it's just like, hey, where's your link? And I like what you're doing there, or I saw that video on the whatever. Can you tell me a little bit more of that? Or I know you from your blog. See, they just, guys, branding is number one.
I have a hard time selling to people that I don't know or that I haven't built a relationship with, you know? Like you said, I sell better to people that I've built a relationship with first.
Yeah, that's the key.
Sorry,
Well,
homeboy.
a little trick with that is treat them like your best friend. Treat them how you'd like to be like do unto others kind of a type thing. So
Well,
it's for me,
yeah,
it's
that's what I mean, though. Like,
most of the people
I
we
build a
don't.
relationship with them first. Sorry, Pierce.
No, no, it's good.
Shoot.
Oh, no, yeah, I was just saying it's there's different levels of buyers. Here's one of those things that the network marketers sort of it's learning about it in all of these segmented ways that kind of confuses people. Now, here's the thing. There are different types of buyers. There's impulse buyers, one of those you get somebody by the heart, you tell them a story, and that's just somebody they see a page the first time and it's just like, I'm going to take the trial, and all of a sudden they're in. Then there's other people that need to be sold on the idea, or they need a bit more information before they do, wait for the next paycheck before they do. And then there's the people that you have to build a relationship with and prove yourself before they will step through the door. So, although we do like to do relationship building, there's a whole groups of other people that will still buy your products and never talk to you. And that's
Yeah,
fine,
I
but
mean,
and that's part of getting enough traffic flowing through your funnel where you're going to meet those people that do need the help that you're going to build a relationship with, and then there's going to be a crew of people that simply buy the product and give you money. That's all good.
I like those.
I do make a few sales. I mean, from my list and whatnot, people that I've never met. But to some degree, I still think I've created a relationship with them, through my emails.
Yeah, yeah. That's that branded business relationship. That's not that personal. I've been talking to this customer and client and been working with them, and then I got him to sign the sale. It's
Mhm.
there's that a little bit different. And as you say, when you just meet somebody face to face, and all of a sudden somebody you've never met before from your list calls you up, hey, I'm on your list, and tell me about this VPS. You
Yeah,
don't know anything about them. You don't know their situation, and that's sort of the part of where a good entering is saying, tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
it's
Get them
exciting
to
when that happens.
and catch just any little thing that you can catch from what they say or how they say it can give you that. What's my approach? I've had people call me up and say, hey, I'm reverse marketing. I got your phone number off of one of your advertisements in a solo email. And this one guy, he did that. He started to ask me about my blah, blah, blah. And immediately after, though, it was like he didn't take the time to listen to what was being said and just went straight into a sales pitch. And I called him.
Did
I
he call you
called him on
bro?
it. No, it was just some guy who was just, oh, I don't really do anything. I just call people and it does the rest. I'm like, well, tell me about it. Give me some more information. And I started to bag on him, and he just knew nothing. And the end result was him, well, thanks for wasting my time. Click. Well, he called me and he's the salesman. All right, so that's part of, if you never met anybody before, hear what they're saying so you can understand how better to sell what you have, or if what you have is even applicable to what they want. You know, because there's no use going through a half-hour sales pitch to somebody who has absolutely no interest in what it is, but they'll sit there for the half hour just to be polite. You know, I don't need to be
Yeah.
polite. I need to know that there's even an inkling of a chance that they're interested in what I have. So when you first meet somebody you don't know, just do a little bit of that polite chit chat. Say, how was your day? What you doing this weekend? Just anything. And if they push right to the point, say, is this what you're looking for? And if they say no, then what are you looking for? If they say yes, then say, okay, well, this is what it's about. And the rest is just sort of how good you are, how convincing.
Yeah.
And call me back or ask me more questions or think about it, get back to me. Or can I call you tomorrow to ask you about it?
I don't
Or
make
send
a
an
whole lot
email
of
2 days
sales
later.
with phone calls.
Another good one is a day later, send them an email saying, how did you like our phone conversation? Enter your name into this I can't even think of the thing. Check mark box. Did you like it? Didn't you like it? And
Survey.
yeah, survey and you'll get a free product.
I send out a survey.
And
That's
that
one
gets
of the first
back
things I
onto,
send out.
you know, that'll get onto a different list, right? So there's always a way of
Shit.
getting some more benefit or more value out of people you've never met, even if they don't buy your product right away. So that's part of learning that whole system of how to be a salesperson and know how to direct them into other things.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
No doubt.
Hit it.
Sorry to bounce off like.
It's all right. Hurry up, because we're gonna finish up pretty soon. In the next 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, man. Hey, Pierce, it's not bad. We're almost on our 1 year anniversary between you and I. It's been around like that, like last May, June-ish, June maybe.
Yep.
I think when I first met you.
Yep. That was when the team was.
Because then I met Travis shortly after, like a month or so after, August, September. I know is when I really started getting going with Travis. But that's not bad, hey, Pierce? If you rewind 1 year ago, let's go 1 year, like just quickly on this, and like, yeah, when Travis comes back, like, I do have to tidy it up because there's music to be played. But I'm just saying, even if we go back and rewind 1 year, for me personally, I was a one-man solo act. I was kind of in the not in the dark necessarily marketing wise or anything like that, because I always knew what I was doing. I was just in the mindset and the action that I was doing. I like personally I wasn't into a lot of things at that time, so I was just doing a lot of like just gung ho marketing, just like here, let me see if I can get 1 million hits to this one capture page, like through safe lists or whatever. So I would just spend all day. In a weird way, that kind of hustle, shall we say, it helped me out because I got actually a good handful of sales on like the 50 fast style system that I was doing back at that time. And I remember I was just doing that, and I was just like, whatever. I wasn't in any program. I wasn't in any like higher end anything. Just a couple of affiliate stuff and just the 50 fast thing.
Like
I just hit. But going from that, even that, my mindset wasn't totally in the whole game of everything. But even the hustle, I was always marketing or doing something. But it's cool how like even that year ago, I was a one man band. Then I met you. I got into your sites. You kind of straightened me up. Because back then I was just a little bit all over the place as far as marketing wise, and then I always knew I wanted to get my own domain names and things like that. So, like joining the One for All team, that kind of solidified. I said, oh wow, you know, this site's a little rough around the edges, but heck, this is really good. It's a good outline. It's a good outline for the online marketing stuff that we're doing. So it's kind of cool how like a year ago, you had essentially one or two sites, like the one for all and then the PTC cash flow.
Yep.
I had 0 sites. I had a capture page and a free a free autoresponder, which I still to this day use. Listwire.
Listwire, I still use it too.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's just a fun little autoresponder to play around with, just to see if you got click-through rates, just to see who's on the list still, and things like that. A weird, really funny thing about Listwire is the more you build your list, there's actually credits in the system, and then you can assign the credits because it's a free autoresponder. Obviously, there's a little bit of advertising and things like that, but who cares? It's all a numbers game anyways. But the thing is, you get with those credits that you get in Listwire, you can assign it to text ads and link ads or whatever that gets sent out to other people's lists, and then also it builds your list too. Like it because there's like when you opt into like a Listwire list, there's a part of the whole, because it's free. There's like a survey, and as funny as it is, you can opt out of it anyways and not have it show. But anyways, most people don't know that option. But there's a survey, and you can check off other things, and you put and then if they check it off, then they go onto your like list. It's I don't know how to really explain it. Essentially, there's advertising. Essentially, there's advertising within the system, and it's a good way to build your list for free. Now, it's not super quality, but heck, one more person on a list is one more person on a list. You know what I mean?
You can upgrade it and make it super quality, though.
Yeah, always like that. Yeah. Anyways, all I'm saying. Oh, I was on one of my rambles there, but even Travis, I was just saying
we enjoy those. Man.
Yeah, Pierce and I were just talking about like even a year ago we essentially met online, and we've come like really really far. Like even this is before I even met you, Travis, but between me and Pierce, we've come like light years. I would say light years ahead. Yeah. It's almost like Pierce and I are very similar. How we know. And same with you, Travis. Like we know what we're doing, and we always have for a long, long time. It's just that things just haven't clicked and gotten into precise order where you are getting a more consistent sales. And it's really nice to say that coming full circle a year from last May, June time frame, we've all come a long way.
It makes me feel good, man, to know how far we've come, bro. Like,
yeah.
And that was from helping each other too. I mean, it wasn't that we did it on our own. It was we helped each other and supported and
butt heads.
Yeah, without your guys' help, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Oh man!
Without your guys' help, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I know that. Angel, you more specifically, because I mean. Like, for a year solid, you've been my mentor, dude.
Yeah.
And I've followed your lead 100%. And it's led me in the right places.
Yeah. Awesome. That's good to hear. And when the last time it was just us three on the webinar here, it was really cool because even that, it was maybe a month ago. It's cool how like Pierce was my original mentor, I guess, if you go a year back, where I was just doing things on my own, and then I met Pierce, and it just, he was just that just much ahead of me. He had his own sites, he had more direction, he had training videos and things like that. I was like, man, this is cool. So I always looked up to Pierce, and he steered me in different ways. And also, it's good how, like me personally, then I was teaching Travis my stuff and also Pierce's stuff, like combined. And then flip-flop it too, that, I'm teaching Pierce a lot of stuff. He's teaching you, Travis. You're teaching him. Like, Travis, you teach me, like, new things every day. And Pierce continues to teach me
stuff from Pierce, too, as well, I guess.
Yeah. So it's really cool how we are all each other's mentors, but we're all each other's students as well. Like that's
that's kind of crazy, man, how that works. Yeah.
Like I don't necessarily see us. I see us all essentially at a similar level because we've been in the game for so long. We have our own personal lists, our own personal brands, and all the things. We have our own sites, which is cool.
Yeah.
And we essentially are in some of the same like higher end training, like VPS, where now Angie, for example, is like a mentor to all of us. And the more and more we work with her, she's always been my friend anyways. But I see how like she's just very welcoming anyways. How she's opening up to like all of us. It's really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm her and Ben. I mean, I couldn't be more pleased with those two at the moment. Like they're how do I want to put this? They're a blessing to my life. I gotta say that, you know. Like almost in the same way you have been, only you know they've helped me out when I've needed help, you know, in
Yeah.
certain areas, and it's just worked out to benefit me very well. And it couldn't have been at a better time. It couldn't have happened a better way. It just
Yeah, that's awesome.
worked out great.
That makes me smile. Okay, so
And yeah, there.
oh no, I was gonna say I have to lay down the hammer, but
It's all good.
yeah, no, that is a good session today. It's good to like kind of reset everything. Like I said, it's the spring season now. It's warm over there, eh, Piers?
Oh, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Victoria. It's
Okay,
amazing.
good.
Nice
Same with you.
warm here too.
It's same with you, Travis.
Yeah.
Like the spring, you can
Yeah,
smell it
got
in
up
the
to
air.
about 70 today.
The trees are blossoming and things like that. Like I've been outside all day.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Like I just been craving it so much, and it just feels so good to be. I worked outside in the morning, like in my back porch, or in the afternoonish too. We had lunch out there. Remember, Travis?
Mm-hmm.
Not that we were together. I was
Yeah,
outside.
we had a nice hangout this morning, dude.
Yeah.
It was
Took a
pretty
couple
cool.
walks.
That was pretty.
I did a lot of music out in the back, and I did a lot of just work inside too. Just updating a few things here and there. It's been really productive. But yeah. So what do you guys have in mind for the following, like the upcoming weekend? We'll kind of end on that. Like the following weekend? Where do you guys see us steering the machine? Like yeah,
You know,
Travis, what do you think, man?
my biggest thing is getting this project that we got going. I want to start
The legacy one, the big one.
walk the path, my friend. Walk the
Walk the
path.
path. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I like that too.
I want to get that going and get it going in a big way. Start building a list for it.
Yeah, I can't wait to just show people. I give ourselves like a good solid month. For example, like
Yeah.
a good month. But what is it? May, right? Mid June is something where we can like shoot for, where it'll be nice, squeaky clean, and ready to go to be out in the public.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
I mean,
even
it'll need improvements from there, but those
oh yeah,
things that you launch, you know.
yeah.
I'm just excited, man.
On my tip, really quickly, there's going to be one as an affiliate. I'm going to go old school. As an affiliate to one of my closest mentors, shall I say, I'm going to be an affiliate. I'll let you guys in on it because I think it might be something that you guys can do too. It's really good. But as an affiliate, there's going to be a launch on May 20th? Something like May 20th to June 6th. There's going to be a section of time where I'm going to focus a lot of energy on a certain thing. So that's other than the legacy, the walk the path that we're going to be creating, Travis, like there's going to be an affiliate program
Right.
that I'm going to be unleashing to the masses.
Sweet.
So Pierce,
Two of them?
what's up ahead? What's up ahead for you, my friend?
I am
Banner,
hammering.
spin my banner.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of work tonight to get on that. I'm working on the menu, and then I'm going to do a few training videos so people know what to do when they log in. I got a talk with Rohit this morning, so I got a couple of extra add-on things. Free members can do one domain and one promotional that'll rotate on everybody else's website, and pro members get up to 6 URLs. So
Awesome.
incentives to upgrade if they want more traffic and all that kind of type stuff. And still working on trying to find a way of getting that one for all team site working. You can log in and everything, but the members menu just not showing. So I just gotta find somebody that can help me with that. And
Okay.
that's up, then everything should be working fine. And I got a pre-launch for up to June 1st to make sure everything tests out right, get more people signed up, and
Okay.
just make sure it works properly.
Awesome. So I'm saying May and June is going to be. We've gone up a level, guys. We're taking a lot of ownership. We're taking a lot of leadership. We're hooked up with really good mentors. Obviously, VPS is something that we're always going to be using and promoting. And you know, when those commissions actually come in, it does make a difference. I'm up to, I don't know, like a good handful of sales. Travis has a good fistful of sales. And Pierce, you're going to get there really, really soon too.
Like a week into
I think I want to make VPS one of my programs in my program.
Yeah.
Like once you get farther up.
Yeah, definitely. Like the step programs are really good. Similar to what One for All and even the old school PTC cash flow. It's the same thing. Like get people started, get them on the right track, and then get them into the programs that suit them the most at their particular situation. Like that's
Exactly.
AIOP. Honestly, guys, squeak in an AIOP sale every once in a while.
You, my friend.
I swear to God, that's my raft. It's because like every time I just go in back office, I'm like, oh hey, there's like it's always 20 or 30 because it's like where'd these come from? It's like oh well, cash out. And I like that because then it just comes in as one lump sum. Or sometimes I get in there, it's like $10. I'm like, hey, that's $10 I didn't have yesterday, so cash out. You know what I mean? Like those are the best. AIOP guys, always remember that.
I like the pass up sales. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, that too. It's like it's awesome. It's just I don't know. It's the simplest thing. Hey, you got hosting? You got a blog? Here's some hosting, and we could set you up with a blog. Oh my God, can you do that?
Yep, exactly.
It's one of my funnest times is just doing that.
Right there are
All right, folks. So Tau Life Tribe, Rude Boy Marketing is we're on fire. We've definitely, like I said, Pierce and I have been kind of going like a year straight. Travis and I are just about coming up on a year straight of friendship, partnership, mentorship, leadership. So yeah, I guess under this umbrella, it's called Tau Life Tribe Rude Boy Marketing Crew. Pierce is One for All team. What is it? Spin my banner, spin my link. And Travis will be unleashing the Walk Your Path brand, which is going to be a really walk the path. Yeah, it's just going to be. I'm excited for it. It's something that we've been doing that I always say to him anyways, and he goes, "I'm going to make a domain name out of that," and then I don't know, it hit you in a dream. So we have many projects coming down the pipe, and like always. We're a helping hand to anyone out there that's I don't like using the word struggle because life shouldn't be a struggle. If you're hitting some road bumps and it's a little bit bumpy, that's okay. But yeah, technically you can call it a struggle, but no, we're out there to help people that just need that little bit of jolt, a little bit of pointer here, whatever. That's what Tau Life Tribe Rude Boy Marketing is all about. That's why we hold these Training Without Borders on Thursday, free of charge. We take donations though. I don't know, cupcakes. No, I don't know.
Most people are charging thousands of dollars for their
Yeah.
webinars, and we're sitting here doing them for free.
Yeah. Today was a little bit more of a laid-back one. Obviously, you've seen the ones when it's just me and Travis, and we go hardcore, and we show you a funnel front to back, left, right, and center, and the exact stuff that we're putting in the funnel. We have those too. So check it out in the archives, or just like, you know, if you're on the YouTube version of this, like, you can just look at the whole video listing. They're all there. And I'm sure as we get cooking on our projects that are coming up, we're gonna have front end funnels that are gonna be, you know, part of the systems that we're using. And like always, we'll break them down for you guys. We'll show you step by step how we do this.
Pretty
It's not
soon,
that
I
hard.
think we start showing them on screen share.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of the screen shares, a lot of it.
In ClickFunnels or Mits or whatever, you know.
No strings attached.
Yeah, no strings attached.
Yeah, man.
Like, the disclosure is, if you want to follow our stuff, well, one, if you already have like your evergreen products, hosting, autoresponders, da 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 da, capture page makers, whatever, that's fine. We'll still help you like build a system around what you're marketing, what your message is, and or, you know, we are using high-end stuff, we're using mid-end stuff, we're using sometimes we're using free stuff. So we have a plethora of systems, programs, and knowledge to assist everyone out there. And really, that's what we love to do, and play music. So with that said, yeah, it's Angel Valenciano here, signing off from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. Pierce.
Bonsoir. Nice to talk to everyone again.
Awesome. Travis, my friend.
From Lewiston, Idaho, wrapping it up.
All right. So that's it, folks. We'll see you next Thursday. And just stay in touch, TowelLifeTribe.com, RudeBoyMarketing.com. And, you know, we'll see you in the Facebook. We like Facebook
Yeah.
for now. And some other stuff, too. But no, we'll see you around on the online. Okay, I'm going to hit the button. Later, everyone. Peace. Peace. Namaste.